Yeah, March 21st, 2015, we're here on the Steel River. Beautiful morning, 5 below when I got up, clear. Coldest day so far on the trip. It's not really that cold, but it was cold enough to really firm up the ice on the river. And travel most of the day was really perfect. I could read the conditions real clearly, and stayed away from the shoreline when you have snowdrifts. With these deep banks, there's always snowdrifts right on the banks that go down into the river. So that area you stay away from, and that's really dangerous. But you know it's there. It's like you don't walk into traffic, that type of situation. And I just walked. It's almost like walking on a sidewalk most of the day around these curves and a lot of wolf tracks. Went around several rapids, and just an all-around beautiful day. I was always constantly on the guard, but it was a beautiful boreal forest that this river goes through. It's one of the most beautiful smaller rivers I've ever been on the boreal forest. This line kept going, but then it must have been around 4 o'clock or so. I just kind of routine. I was into the walking and rounded the corner, and I looked at the river ahead, and that was an illusion. It seemed like it just dropped right down, and sure enough, I looked, and about 50 yards ahead of me was a waterfall. And these waterfalls like this was not on the map, which was unusual. And these falls, when you're traveling downstream, so you're entering from the top, a lot of times you don't hear them until you're really close to them. There's no danger where I was at that point, but once I saw it, I figured out what it was and got closer to shore. And it dropped about 20 feet, and I found kind of a hint of a portage through the woods, and made a couple loads, 3 loads, and then dragged the canoe over. And then once below the falls, the terrain totally changed. The character of the river changed. It turned into a wider, a little more serious of a river. The banks were really steep. These cut banks on the opposite side and the outside of the curves, good 20 feet tall, mostly stand, but there were these large trees that tipped over into the river. They're called sweepers, so that was something new with that. All the falls, it was kind of more of a tame river except for the rapids, but this is a little bit more of a serious tone. I was approaching the Stein River, so I was really unaware, watching for where this river came in when I saw this falls. It just felt kind of strange, but the terrain was different. All of a sudden there was birches, many birches around it. I haven't seen any birches at all on the upper part of Fire Steel. And the terrain flattened out a little bit more, almost like a delta. And finally I reached the Stein River, and to my surprise, the Stein was open water. And so that's going to be quite interesting tomorrow. I camped right on the Fire Steel, actually on the side, right where it flows into the Stein River, and it's like 5 degrees right now. It's going to drop, probably be about 10 below tomorrow. So it's going to be a fascinating day for open water paddling when it's below zero. I'm going to try to skirt some of that if I can. I prefer not to be in the water at that temperature. And the problem with running water like this is it's hard getting into the water, and then getting off is another problem. It's not always full to shore. But beautiful night, full moon, stars are out, very, very peaceful here tonight, and looking forward tomorrow to another great adventure. Well, here, over and out.